Welcome to the second lecture of the first module. This module talks about the meaning of university governance. The objective of this lecture is to become familiar with concepts related to university governance, particularly the overview and concepts related to government, governability, institutional autonomy, academic freedom, university models, and structures. The term governance has emerged in public speeches since 1985, based on the need to improve the effectiveness and efficiency in the government organizations. In the second half of the 90s, the concept was extended to non-governmental organizations and companies to establish frameworks for organizational behavior. The expression of governance seeks to go beyond what is usually understood by government and governability, emphasizing how decisions are made and who makes them. For instance, the World Bank assumes governance as a set of processes and institutions that dictates how power is exercised to develop its resources, both economically and socially. For these reasons, governance is associated with a management process that guides the behavior of an organization, not only in terms of the division of labor and the distribution of authority, but also of the values under which the organizations will be conducted for achieving its goals. All this, considering the increasing complexity of the environment with which organizations are related. Consequently, governance comprises a network of components among which it is not possible to exclude the legal, social, economic, and cultural framework in which it operates, also the criteria for raising, allocating, and distributing the available financial resources, the level of formalization of the organizational structure and standardization of its processes, the decision-making processes, the modalities of participation in them, and relation with the environment, the effectiveness, efficiency, and quality of their result. Hence, governance has to do with the exercise of power and authority in the allocation of management of resources, with the promulgation of processes and procedures for decision-making and control in the direction and management of organizations for their effectiveness. Applied to universities, governance is associated with the way or method of governing them, that is, with how decisions are made within them. Governance is how universities are organized and operated internally, and how they relate to external entities and actors to achieve their objectives. It includes everything related to leadership, the exercise of authority, the path towards the construction of agreements, the legitimacy of the actions undertaken, and accountability, transparency, and participation in different decision-making processes. In this conception, participation involves not only the academic world as such, but political, social, and productive world in which the university is inserted. Consequently, university governance has to do with how universities are organized and structured, and the modality under which they are managed and linked to the immediate and mediate environment. Hence, university governance includes a set of activities generated from decision-making processes that consider their corresponding interest groups. It is an ability to act effectively and legitimately in the management of the institution and its communities. That is, the ability to unite wills around a project, and that is expressed both in the norms and rules that guide the actions of its community and the relationship that the university maintains with its environment. Hence, university governance must be understood as an interrelated set of elements associated with it, such as university autonomy, economic, financial organization and management, the academic structures in which functions and responsibilities are distributed, the organization of academic work, institutional relations, and international and its promotion abroad, among others. If you want to know more about this lecture, the downloadable reading materials are available below this video lecture. Also, in the upcoming session, we're going to discuss about the concept of academic leadership. Stay tuned and see you in the next video lecture.